Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hi guys, I'm ArchieLuxury and welcome to the Pluta channel. Today I am doing a paid review 22QC38. This is for Viaan. And before we start this review, quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing an Omega Speedmeister Man on the Viking Moon. Okay guys, let's jump straight into this paid review. Hey Arch, hope you're in good health. I've sent you $75 for your expert opinion on my watch collection. My name is Viaan. I'm a jeweler based out of New Delhi, India. I'm 27 years old. I've been an admirer of your content for the past 10 years and have learned a lot about watches through the advice you gave your audience. Finally, I've decided it's time to get the Pontiff to give his expert advice on my collection. I have a 9-piece watch collection. This includes 6 stainless steel wristwatches and 3 pocket watches. I also have 1 fun watch, which I don't include in the collection, but just want to share it with you as I'd love to hear your opinion. The list of watches in order as placed in the photograph. Number 1 we've got is a Breitling Navitimer B01. It's the 41mm green dial, 2022. The first Swiss watch to go to space, the ultimate aviation watch. The new Navitimer 2022 are such a stunning release, and I feel that Breitling has really hit a home run with this new Navitimer collection. This watch is the only open caseback and green dial watch in my collection. I've shared a picture of my girlfriend wearing this watch. She makes this watch look absolutely stunning. Number two, we've got a Tudor Black Bay 58. Black dial, the ultimate beater watch for vacation and areas where you don't want to carry something too expensive. I also love this watch as it reminds me of the first vintage James Bond Submariner with the red marker on the bezel. Yes, it does. I've been deep sea diving with this watch during my trip to Positano, Italy. This year I bought this watch on a metal bracelet, but right now I have it on a white rubber B strap. Number 3, we've got a Rolex Datejust 41mm blue dial fluted bezel Jubilee bracelet 2022. The first wristwatch with a date complication. This watch is so elegant and blingy at the same time. It's perfect for casual occasions too. I love this watch more than I expected. I thought Datejust is a grandfather's watch, but this steel Datejust with a fluted bezel and Jubilee bracelet is just stunning. Number 4, we've got a ArchieLuxury Reverso Mono Face. He says here 27.4mm dial on black alligator strap. The first sports watch and now the most beautiful dress watch in my opinion. After all, ArchieLuxury is the watchmaker's watchmaker. I feel it adds depth to the collection. I love this one. Number five, we've got a Rolex Pepsi GMT 2022 on Oyster bracelet. The first GMT model made by Rolex. I love the Pepsi blue and red, and I feel it's the ultimate steel sports watch for a young man in his mid-20s. This watch has traveled with me across the United States. This watch, it accompanied me for the Coacheville Festival in Palm Springs, Florida. I enjoyed every moment with it. Number 6, Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon Halcyon Crystal 2022 model with new bracelet. The 2022 Speedmaster has the new bracelet, which looks stunning. The first Swiss watch on the moon, a classic, a must-have in every collection. And number 7, we have got a... Number 7, we've got a Swatch Moon Watch Jupiter Edition, a cool watch made of bioceramic and quartz movement. If you want a plastic quartz watch in a collection for diversification, this fills the spot perfectly. It's fun to own both a steel moon watch and a bioceramic moon watch for comparison. This watch is also historic, as no other watch in history of watchmaking has generated the buzz that this has. I love the fact that I own a part of the historic watch release. Pocket watches. I inherited all my pocket watches from my grandfather. He's got a vintage Omega pocket watch made of silver. Number 2, a vintage gold pocket watch made from 1893, made for a royal family in India. And number 3, a vintage Swiss gold pocket watch without any name. I know it's Swiss because I got it serviced by someone who told me so. The dial is replaced with a new one, as the old one was really damaged when I got it. I have kept the dial separately. I would love for you to critique my collection. I don't feel like I would ever sell any of these watches. I would only like to add more to the collection as I grow older. What would you recommend for the next 5 watches I should get? I have a good relationship with my AD, so I can get the watches I want. I'll convince him over drinks. I'm attaching photographs of all 10 watches. I have a small request. Kindly display all pictures that I sent you so the audience can get a perspective of all the watches. Thank you, Arch. Keep up guiding all the FICA Roonies. Enjoy your trip to the States. Cheers. Well. So let's have a look at this. A lot of spin was in this collection review here. My God. Let's have a look. So firstly, let's go through the pieces. Firstly, Breitling Navitimer B01. 41mm green dial. I gotta say, that is actually a really beautiful watch. I hope you got a bit of a discount, because Breitling can be it can be difficult. Mind you, the green dial ones, new release, is hard to get much off. It is beautiful. I gotta be totally honest with you, that is a very beautiful watch. And the B01, hey, they used to use the Valjoux 7750s in these Navitimers. You've got the B01, that's an amazing movement. Then we've got a Tudor Black Bay 58, black dial. Yeah, that's a great watch. Nothing wrong with that. I had the 41mm, and it's not so much the size, it was the height. They're a bit of a chunky monkey. I've owned it a couple times. I owned a couple of them, and I think the 58 is definitely the way to go. Then we've got a Rolex Datejust 41, blue dial, fluted bezel, Jubilee bracelet. That is absolutely beautiful. I think this watch really pops. I love the blue dial on this Datejust. I like the white gold bezel, and I like the Jubilee. I think that actually just works. And I think it's a great watch. Then we've got the Jaeger-LeCoultre. You can't really measure it in conventional sense. 27.4 mils sounds really small, but it's rectangular sort of watch, so that doesn't really mean much. I think the Jaeger-LeCoultre you've got is a really nice watch. I can't criticize that in the least. I love Jaeger-LeCoultre. Number 5, you got the Pepsi. Pepsi, I don't think it matters. It's 2022. You keep going on. 2022, 2020, it doesn't really matter. It's not really that much different to 2021. You know, it doesn't, they're not really, but the Pepsi is beautiful. Pepsi, beautiful watch to have there. Then we've got an Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon, the new 3861 movement, which is, that's actually just gorgeous. The Jupiter swatch, I'm not a huge fan of these, but hey, for the money, you know what? It's kind of cool there. Pocket watches, look, I'm honestly not an expert on pocket watches. You want to have them as original as possible. Yeah, it's a nice little thing to have there. I don't know whether when you replace the dial, that really does hurt the value on a pocket watch there. They like original. And even if it belonged to royal family, I know someone who had a watch that belonged to Lord Fuckerknuckle. And you know what? Nobody really, it doesn't really matter it belonged to a lord or... that doesn't really seem to make much difference, which is surprising, but that's quite... that's just the way, that's the way love goes. So you want me to critique, what do I think of the collection? So let's ignore the pocket watches because I think they're a nice little add-on, but I wouldn't be spending terribly much in pocket watches. I'd be sticking to wristwatches, but that's a nice thing you got from your grandfather. So that's kind of a side issue. What do I think of the watches there? You know what? I think your genre is steel sports. Steel sports, steel sports, steel sports. You've got the Breitling. I love the green Breitling B01. Beautiful. You've got the Tudor. Beautiful. You've got the Datejust. Absolutely gorgeous. The Pepsi. Oh my God, what a dream watch. The Speedy. Magnificent. And the... Reverso, absolutely. You have got some really, really nice compact collection there. In fact, for someone your age, 27s, that's pretty damn amazing. I think that's an amazing collection for a 27-year-old guy to have there. I would say you got all your bases. When I'm looking at a collection, I like to try and... I think your genre is steel sports. Steel sports. And you've got a really good Rolex backbone. Look at this. You've got as a diver, you got the Tudor Black Bay 58. Perfect. As a GMT, you got a Pepsi. Not just any Pepsi, a ceramic Pepsi. Wow. Then as a chronograph, you've got two. You've got a Breitling and you got an Omega Speedmaster, the new 3861. Wowzers. And then as a dress watch, we've got the Datejust and the Reverso. And then as a casual businessman's watch, you've got the Datejust. You've got all your bases covered. I don't think you really need to add. I don't think you really need to add that much. 27, I don't know how much. Have you got a car? Have you got an apartment? Have you got a wife or wives? I don't know. I would be saying you've got enough. That's enough. Enough. What would I add? Well, you know, if you wanted to add to this collection, what would I add here? Okay, so let's have a look there. I would be saying, okay, I would be adding a Breitling. I'd be adding a Breitling Super Ocean. I particularly like the Heritage, okay? I like the Heritage. That's the retro style diver. I'd be adding, and I wouldn't go for a chrono version. I just go for a standard 42 Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 42. You want to get good discount. Then I would say, what else would I be adding here? If you really love your Omegas, I'd be adding an Omega Speedmaster Mark 2 reissue with the orange hand. I think those are a beautiful Omega. As far as a Rolex, what would I add in Rolex? I reckon in your collection there, I'd be adding a sub. I know you've got the tuner, but I'd be adding a sub date. I'd add a sub date. What else would I be adding there? Well, I reckon those 3 would be fine. But if we want to really push the collection out, I reckon we could also add a Zenith El Primero. I'd get the classic, the classic stainless steel with the 3 colored eyes. Maybe the 38 mil. I reckon that'd be beautiful in this collection. And then maybe one more piece just to bring it up a notch. What would I add? I would be adding, I reckon I'd go for another JLC Master Control with the moon phase. That's what I would be doing. I reckon you've got such beautiful watches there. Steel sports. You're a young guy. Stick to steel and sports. That's the pieces I would be adding. I think it's a beautiful collection. You should be very proud of it. And that's at your age. That's an amazing collection to have there. So there you go, guys. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, put some comments below. That's my advice. Beautiful collection indeed. Guys, tell me, put some more watches. What do you think of this collection? Do you like it? For a 27-year-old, this is amazing. Guys, don't forget, paid reviews keep me full-time on YouTube. Without paid reviews, I can't survive. Paid reviews, $50 US, details below. Also, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. $1 a month keeps me full-time on YouTube. Okay, guys, I will see you in the next one. Hi, guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and today, guys, I want to show you a wonderful Instagram channel. That's right, an Instagram channel who's also a great fan of ArchieLuxury. father.time.luxury.watches. father.time.luxury.watches. This guy here combines photography with beautiful watches. Have a look here. Look at this. Very, very nice display of watches, and just in a great, look at this. His food with watches, his coffee with watches. Just great, great photos, great watches, and a great lifestyle. Look at this beautiful cigar. And you can click on any of these pictures here inside Instagram and see the lifestyle. Look at this. What a wonderful way to enjoy a cigar. So there you go, guys. Check out father.time.luxury.watches. Father Time Luxury Watches. Check it out, guys. You will love it. Hey, guys. ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US. Look down in the description. $50 US. I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below, and I will see you in the next one.